Cher Jeff Nichols, vous revoilà enfin. Parce qu'entre chacun de vos films, figurez-vous que je compte les jours. Bientôt 3 ans depuis Mud, il était temps. Pour moi et pour beaucoup d'autres, vous êtes le cinéma américain dans ce qu'il a de plus beau aujourd'hui. Accessible mais différent, universel mais personnel et toujours concernant.
What do you know about Alton Meyer?
I wouldn't know where to start. You would have fits.
Things would break. It was like a feeling.
Kind of feeling.
Pour Midnight Special, vous ne vous êtes pas embarrassé de blabla-psy pour éclairer vos personnages. Ils sont comme ils sont, à nous de comprendre ou pas. Il faut juste vous faire confiance et ça tombe bien, c'est tout le propos de votre film. Bon, moi je vous fais confiance si vous me dites comment vous travaillez. D'accord ?
Well, when I'm writing, I always write on 2 tracks. You know, there is this one track that is kind of about genre and plot, and in this particular case, you know, I wanted to make an homage to the 80s sci-fi films that I love. I wanted to make a government chase movie. I wanted to make a movie that you know, where guys had to move on back roads through the American South, mostly at night. And then there's this other track and these other types of inspirations, which are all personal. And in this particular case, it was all about having a young son.
Vous êtes papa depuis peu. Vous ne l'étiez pas encore pour Mud, Take Shelter ou Shotgun Stories. Pourtant, vos films tournent autour de la famille, souvent en lutte contre la société. Ici, on ne sait rien de cet enfant étrange, ni quel est cet endroit mystérieux où il veut absolument entraîner tout le monde. On comprend juste qu'il faut croire en lui, un peu comme en vous, qui nous menez aussi vers une destination inconnue.
Partly this feeling of helplessness, and then you also have to just kind of give over to this idea that, you know, there's this other person in your life that you would do anything for, but that you really have no control over. And that idea really was the basis for Midnight Special.
I like worrying about you.
You don't have to anymore.
I'll always worry about you, Alan. That's the deal.
They don't know what these manifestations are, these abilities. They don't understand them, and we as an audience aren't supposed to understand them either. And you know, the big thought there is, I think our kids are going to be who they're going to be, and you have to kind of understand that, and you have to have faith in the idea that that they're going to be okay as long as you support who they are.
Roy spent 2 years watching another man raise our son. He'll do anything to get him here.
I remember when Mike Shannon first read the script, he was even like, all right, you got to tell me why, because you don't explain anything ever. So why are we going to this place? And I was like, look, this is about belief in something. And you don't understand it, you don't know it, you can't explain it, but you believe that that this is important, that this destination is important, and you have to have faith in that, you have to believe in that.
La famille, la foi, la confiance, vous semblez appliquer ce credo à vos propres comédiens. Michael Shannon a joué dans tous vos films. Vous croyez en lui, il fait visiblement partie de votre famille de cœur.
I'm very fortunate that I write things that Mike Shannon wants to do. And so when he shows up to set, he understands the character. And so we don't rehearse. We just kind of start rolling. And by the end of it, you'll have 8 takes, all of them totally in the wheelhouse, but all of them slightly different. He's like a precision race car in that sense. You know, you turn the wheel ever so slightly and he goes. I think he is able to hold emotion on his face in a way that many actors can't.
You cannot leave the band. You hear me?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I shouldn't have left you.
No. I'm sorry.
Jeff puts a lot of trust in the actors. It's such a scary thing to go to work. There's so much fear and anxiety about, you know, is this gonna be any good? Are we doing it right? When you go to work on Jeff's movies, there's a lot less of that, because Jeff instills confidence in everyone he works with.
Et c'est probablement pour cela que vous avez réussi à réunir Adam Driver, Kirsten Dunst et Joel Edgerton autour de ce petit garçon qu'il faut apprendre à laisser partir. Et ce messie plein d'espoir, cet alien dangereux ou cet enfant mourant selon les points de vue, il n'est pas prêt d'oublier ce rôle.
When I first read the script of Midnight Special, I thought it was going to be, if I got this job, it was going to be so cool to play Alton. For example, the lights coming out of my eyes, the cool stunts, and with the shaking of the house. I always wanted to be a superhero when I grew up, so listen, it's pretty cool.
Et bien voilà, cher Jeff Nichols, vous avez rendu un enfant heureux et des spectateurs aux anges. Vous pouvez être fiers de vous. Maintenant, je compte les jours jusqu'à la sortie de Loving, votre prochain film dont l'équipe montera peut-être le tapis rouge de Cannes, qui sait. Allez, J-2 mois, top chrono.